When I was there, in the golden era, like the energy when you walked in the gym, you just you could feel it when you walked through the door. And I would go in at 3 o'clock. I'd do my training, and I'd always sit there and wait until 7, until Naz came in.
So what was it like when Naz walked in?
So I always tell people, whatever you see Naz in the
videos
fight,
and that, yeah,
you haven't seen him in the gym.
Gee,
man. Like he was
like,
a different level in the gym.
Tell him what happened to your tape.
No, you always trying to come. I'll tell you, I'm coming. You can probably guess.
Ask him what happened to his tape.
You can probably guess what the sectors, right? Yes. Welcome to the 13th and final round podcast. And today
we have a special guest here.
Yes, we do.
Who we have?
Clifton
Mitchell in the house. Yes.
Yeah. How you doing, sir?
That's a bit of an intro, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm good. How are you? How are you? Good. Listen, you're doing good things in the game.
Thank you very much.
Keystone is number 13. Just asked you what it meant.
Yeah, boy, it's not unlucky number. We have to explain. It's not unlucky.
No.
You know what it means now.
Unlucky for some.
Yeah. That's right.
13th and final round.
Yeah, the last round after 12th round. After the 12th round.
Or if you're an active fighter, the 13th round, what you might be going through in your personal life.
That's right.
Deal with things.
That's what we're saying.
And I'm really been looking forward to this episode because I've been watching you from a very long time, from close up and afar. After boxing and while you were boxing, I used to be one of them kids in the wing combat gym. I used to sit there with my popcorn as you came in later in the day and used to spar with Johnny and Buster Keaton and them. Take us back to them days, what them days were like for you.
It was... I'll take you back a little bit further.
Yeah.
Let's go.
From when you started.
We're going to go from... The best place start is from the beginning, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. There you go. Sit back. You sit back too.
Yeah.
Okay, so... My how can I put it? Yeah, my journey into boxing. I don't think boxing is something that you pick. I think boxing picks you.
Yeah.
Whether you stay in it or not, but it'll definitely call you. Understand? That's how I see it. It's a bit of a call in boxing.
Yeah.
And I've said this a few times, but I'll say it again. My first experience of boxing was going on the park when I was probably about 9, 10. And remember, there was a big circle. There's all my mates in there, yeah. And there's one boxing. The pair of gloves, yeah. One glove each.
Wow.
Yeah, so everybody's having a go, wasn't it? Pop, 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 pop. Someone says, you have a go? And I went, okay then. That was my first experience of boxing.
Yeah. So what happened in the park?
Well, so I got in there.
Yeah.
And the guy's throwing shots at me. Pop, pop. I'm getting hit with these jabs. And someone says, well, you can hit him back, you know. I went, oh. So then I started throwing the jab. And I was hitting him, but I remember this very vividly. I looked at his teeth and I could see blood in his teeth.
Did you get excited?
No. And then they stopped it because but he's a year older than me.
Yeah.
I know him very well.
Was you a big kid?
Yeah, I've always been a big kid. But he was a year older than me. And they stopped it anyway.
Yeah.
So I took the glove off. I ran at him and slapped my settee. I'm expecting the police to come and get me. You know what I mean? Because I didn't even know what happened. I'm going to get in trouble. Next day, I go back in the park. They're doing it again. And then there's another big lad there. And everyone's going, yeah, he can fight, pointing at me. I don't want none of this.
You've made a name now, ain't it?
Yeah. I don't want none of this. Yeah. Anyways, they begged me. Anyway, I did it again, punched him up again, and took it up. I said, I'm not doing no more. So that was my first experience in the boxing.
Wow.
Then joined the boxing club for a little bit. But basically, I was wasting my time.
Yeah.
When I look back at it, that was when I was about 11 to about 12. Packed up and then started again with my cousins and my friends. And to this day now, my friend that I went to junior school with, me and him used to sit together. You know,
in class.
Yeah, me and him sit together. We're still.
Wait a minute, that's this lift up.
Yeah.
You put stuff in. That's old, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm old.
That's weird.
I used to have that as well.
I remember that.
Yeah. You need to have that posh at school. Just sitting on the floor in it. But so a guy called Kurt Gibbons.
Wait a minute, stop.
I know the name.
Kurt Gibbons?
Yes.
I boxed him.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Yorkshire's.
Yeah.
Yorkshire versus Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the picture.
Yeah.
He's on the group anyway.
Yeah. So we, me and him's been together since then. There was me, Kirk, Peter, Wesley, and Mark Gibbons. That was the five of us that used to, and Patrick Peters.
Yeah.
We all used to go to the gym together. So, but you know, I was sparring with a pro called Clive Beardsley when I was about 15.
Wow.
Open, not even at amateur fight then. But obviously I didn't know what I was doing. But the funny, the thing with that is this tells you if you've got any bottle or not. And I remember them telling me on the Wednesday that I'm sparring with Clive on the Sunday. Yeah. And from the Wednesday to the Sunday, I absolutely shit myself.
Butterflies, isn't it? I know you feel it.
Oh, I don't want to spar with him. I don't want to spar with him. That type of thing.
Yeah.
He's a pro. He's a pro. I turned up and sparred, and it wasn't as bad as I thought. But the anxiety is a little bit like your dad's on 2 till 10 at school. Yeah, when you're at school.
Yeah.
And you've done something wrong. Your mum says, "Wait till
To get to home, let daddy come back.
Yeah, you wait till 10 o'clock. And what I've realised now, being a parent, is that it's not the crime that you've done.
It's waiting for the punishment.
No. It's not the crime.
Yeah,
You'll understand this.
yeah,
You
I'm
probably
going.
all get this.
Yeah.
It's not the crime that you've done. It's more to do with what mood your parents is when it actually comes from work. Whether you're going to get beaten or not.
Listen, that makes no difference to my parents.
No.
That makes no
What I'm
difference.
trying to say to you is, how severe the punishment
The beating would, right.
You understand? Because you probably get beaten in a couple of licks. Yeah. But I'm saying to you, even with your kids, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what I'm saying, I'm not saying you're going to beat your kids, but you can always, they can do something really wrong, and then you're not really bothered about it. And there can be something slight, like not even put the dishes in the pot or something, you can kick right off. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I'm diversing there. But, so...
No, it's good because it's good to know where someone starts from, because boxing, there's always a route to where you get, right?
Yeah, and that's how I started. Started boxing there. I had my first amateur fight when I was 16.
Yeah.
And up to this day, I'm still friends with the guy I had my first amateur fight with.
Right.
Boxing is a very small family.
It is.
Around the world and
it's so
to
true.
the same people.
Yeah, so true. On circuit, right?
Another story. So, my friend, no, it's my friend, call me friend. It's my cousin, my second cousin, boxed Johnny Nelson before I knew Johnny at all.
What's his name?
Peter Reid.
Peter Reid. Yeah,
He used to box for the Shinfields.
Yeah.
Well, when he was boxing for his amateur, I remember, so boxing, and as you know, the Ingle gym, the full of mouthy, cocky, confident, flash fighters. Yeah, whether they can fight or not, they're going to tell you that they can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Johnny's giving it the beginning in the change room. Get in the ring, and they're both in there. Never even threw a punch, I think. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And then when he got out of the ring, I remember getting out of the ring, and I went upstairs back into the change rooms, and I'm a change room, and they're both, and Peter's arguing with Johnny, Johnny's arguing with Pete, and I'm thinking, let's just go and fill Johnny in. I'm just thinking, we're going to fill him in. There's a couple of us in there. I'm going to just jump him and boss him up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Johnny's dad was there. I said to him, Johnny, come on, okay, I do nothing. You come out of here because you're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
And asked me, I'll get back to him. Come out of my mother's tongue, as I say.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
So that was my first meeting of Johnny.
Yeah.
Anyway, my decision to turn professional was that, as amateurs do, Amateur coaches do, they dangle that carrot. They dangle that carrot. You win the ABAs, you'll get a better contract.
Yeah.
You win the ABAs, you'll get a better contract. And that's what
That's what they all say. That's what they all say.
No matter which town you're in, city you're in, that's the thing amateur coaches say.
Yeah.
They're not wrong,
Yeah.
but some of them not right either. Some of them do just to keep you a bit longer. So I looked around my cousins and friends that are turned professional.
Yeah.
And I said, I ain't turning pro with them. I'm not turning pro with them. Even though they all wanted me to turn pro. And for me, I'm like, is it about the money? Is it about the titles? And I looked at it as if to say, the titles bring money.
That's right.
Yeah. So I remember going back to Sheffield as an amateur spot to spar with Johnny Nelson, which I didn't know it was Johnny in the changing rooms at the time. I didn't know that.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I remember walking in the gym and walk down front door, walk down towards where the ring is.
The steps.
Not the left side, the right side.
Yeah, Brendan stand a step.
No. The left side.
The other side, yeah.
Brendan
Oh, got you.
standing.
Got you.
standing there. So I'm standing there. Remember, Johnny walking in, walked up to Brendan, and Brendan said, Johnny, I've got someone for you to spar with. Johnny looked at me like that. Looked at Brendan and went, can he fight? And just walked off. Oh my God.
What happened?
My head went, you.
You're going to give him it?
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll find out if we can fight or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm aggressive fighter.
Yeah.
Got in the ring, as Brendan would say, I couldn't hit him with a handful of rice.
Gee.
You know what I mean? Try.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. It's like, you know what it's like? It's hard to hit anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody would find it hard to hit Johnny.
Yeah.
So I thought, right then, if I can put a bit of this into my game, this is the place to be. So that just
Clicked in your head.
clicked in my head.
Yeah.
I'm turning pro here. You know what I mean?
What year was that?
91.
Wow.
So I went there in '97 when it got crazy and Naz was on its peaking. What was it like just before that era in '91?
Well, I've got a photo somewhere where there's me. Who's on this photo?
Fidel?
No.
No.
Me, Johnny, John Thaxton, Pele Reid,
I think I've seen
Ryan
that.
Rhodes, and Saunders from
Billy
Saunders.
from Barnsley.
Bob
Yeah,
Barnsley.
yeah.
But
Chris Saunders.
Yeah, Chris Saunders.
Yeah.
That gym at the time, unbelievable talent. In
Buzzing.
Yeah.
Unbelievable talent. If you go to that gym, it was like a stable full of pedigree or racehorses. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But I think for me, I was there, and maybe Johnny. I don't think Brendan was the right coach for me. He had the right ideas,
Yeah.
but I think for a heavyweight, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
I mean, for a light kid that can dance around the ring and keep it.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'll tell you this, and it'll go down, and it'll go. You can look through the records, yeah. But only people that have been at Brendan's from day one has come through. And I think the only person that's come through as a world champion that's not been at his place from day one is Junior Wayne.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Everybody else has started there and become a world champion.
Yeah, got you.
Or 1,000.
Got you. Yeah, makes sense.
So that tells you that system, you have to have done it from day one.
Yeah.
You can't jump into that halfway.
No.
Because I always remember being, how can I put it? I remember going from being open sparring to body sparring.
That was what happened to me.
And then having to go and fight open
To head.
when you've not even sparred open to the head.
Yeah.
It takes you probably 2-3 rounds to get your distance and your timing.
I agree, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, where as an amateur, I mean, even as a pro, I had 10 first round knockouts out of 25s, or 9, something like that. So I could start fast. And it's not that I went out to start fast, I just threw punches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a concussive puncher. But I'd say the the style itself, I see why it works, and I see how people can find it. But it's one of them styles that if you're not good at it, you're getting knocked out.
Yeah.
If you adopt it and take it as gospel, you will get beat because it's not something you naturally do. You're doing it because you can do it. It's not something that you're naturally gifted at doing.
I understand what you're saying.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I completely understand. Because so I came from a kickboxing background with Pelly Reid. The reason I came down is because Pelly came, and I saw Pelly starting to have some success. And what I've noticed about the Ingalls style is there's never really been a heavyweight come through that gym, right?
No. But I'll tell you a little story about Pelly. Yeah? So I left, came back in 94.
Right. Yeah.
After I lost. Yeah. I was training with Glenn Red for a bit, which was good. I just didn't get in the sparring. That was all. But I've got a lot of respect for Glenn as a trainer. And
He was our episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So anyway, I ended up going back to Brendan's. And I remember walking back in the gym, and Pelly Reid's, they've got a heavyweight in there.
Yeah.
And it's like you coming in the gym, and somebody your weight's in there.
Yeah, you're like,
Finally.
competition.
No. I'm like, hey, so we're another heavyweight. Cool. And the raving about this Pelly Reid, I think he had 2-3 pro fights at the time. Anyway, I remember Brendan saying, right then, the TV cameras are in there, and he's gone, Clifton, put your gloves on, Pelly, put your gloves on.
You're trying to thing with you.
So, I've gone, cool. I'm thinking the camera's on, we're just going to have a move round. Pelly Reid ran out and absolutely put it on me.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I knew he was going to say that.
He put it right on me.
Gee.
I come out of that gym that day and I thought, changing up the guard. I was like, no,
I'm not having it.
I'm not having this. I'm not having this. So the next day, I put my fight boots on. Yeah,
man.
yeah. Fight mentality. I went in there and absolutely schooled him. You know what I mean? Schooled him. Went, that's why I feel better now. But at the time, I left that gym thinking, oh my God. I remember even Johnny broke Johnny's sternum, I think, with a big, ask Johnny.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember Johnny's on the side thinking, oh crap, stand man. But yeah, he was a big, strong, but I think he was just a little bit too muscular for their job.
Yeah,
But,
So, Axel Schultz.
yeah. Well, Brendan sent me over there just for a month.
Wow.
Spar with him. But first, I think where mine and Brendan's relationship got a little bit soured was so I've got 3 kids, 25, and 3 kids under the age of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm up there training. There's nothing wrong with me. Not getting no work. Remember, I'm on a 3-year contract, and I've boxed one guy twice. I've boxed one guy 3 times.
Right.
In 7 fights. Yeah?
Money goes down.
No, what I'm trying to say to you is,
Yeah.
You need to work.
I need work.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah, you get stale.
And I think the problem what we got is the word ostracised from
I know what you're going to say.
Mickey Duff wouldn't use them.
Yeah.
Barry Earns wouldn't use us. Anybody from that stable.
Yeah.
Because Naz had been moved from one promoter to another promoter.
Yeah.
So once he done that, them 2 big promoters ain't using you.
Yeah.
Understand? So
When I was in the gym as well, though, then, because I used to get along with Nas. I was Bender's the trainer, but anyone who seemed to be close to Nas when they fall out, it kind of went a bit sour as well. Because that was kind of the end for me. Do you understand what I mean? Where it took a different direction. Because it split the gym, didn't it, a little bit?
Right.
Well, for me, I'm like, the whole Nas thing, all I know is that there's 2 sides to every story, and there's a third side, isn't there? And that's the truth. Understand? Your side is side, and there's the truth.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I can see where Brendan's coming from. and I can also see where Nas is coming from.
Yeah, I agree.
But like I said, only God can judge us.
That's
You
right.
understand? So leave them to it. Listen,
Perspective,
I never
yeah.
got any money out of them, so you know what I'm trying to say to you, for them business.
Yeah. But that's boxing in general, isn't it? Like you're seeing now, Errol Spence and James are going to court out of them.
Yeah, listen, Sandy Ryan's just left me. I took her to a level.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
And now she's left and gone to America.
Yeah.
And my thing is this: you get what you deserve. Understand? Do I want her to win? Do I want her to lose? It doesn't matter to me.
You don't what you've done.
Yeah. And I said, you get what you deserve. In this, not in business, in life. Understand?
Yeah. Everything comes full circle.
You get what you negotiate in business. You don't get what you deserve in business. But in life, you get what you get what's already written for you.
100%. Tell us a little bit about that, because you always used to be, either you or Maurice Cole always used to be the two people seen when Nas after a win, right?
Yeah.
You was the most known face. You was the guy who picked Nas up after the Levy fight.
Yeah.
What was that whole experience like? Because you were around all of it.
You know what? Yeah. And what's funny about that is because he would come and ask me or Morris. He said, "Right then, I'm going on your shoulders. Make sure you pick me up. Make sure you pick me up." And for me, he didn't really. I mean, the experience wasn't really. I didn't really. It's only when I look back at it now.
Yeah.
I think at the time I was like, "Yeah, pick and walk around."
I used to watch your videos. That's why I used to watch your videos, man.
Yeah. So me and him just hit it off.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
Me and him, up to now, me and him are still close.
Wow.
Understand?
It's good, man.
And I know he's fell out with a lot of people, but I'm not a person that you can, because you fell out with him, I'm falling out with you.
Yeah, I like that.
Nah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's your problems, you understand? Me and you good.
Yeah.
And it depends what you've done, where you're falling out.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
If it's something serious where I feel you're banging out of order.
Yeah, you'll take.
But like I said, if it's petty or whatever it is, that's not what I feel I should not speak to you for, then if I feel I'm not supposed to speak to you because you've done that, I ain't speaking to you.
Yeah.
You're your own man.
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah.
And always will.
Yeah.
And one thing with me you'll get is I'll tell you what I think.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like me because of that, but like I said,
Speak your mind.
I don't care.
But they respect you, though. People respect people like that, though, right?
Yeah. They might not like you, they'll have to respect you though.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. I always wondered why, because I never saw Maurice in the gym, but I see Maurice at fight nights. How did Maurice make that connection to Nas?
No, you were good friends from day one.
Amateurs, what was it?
Through the amateurs. Yeah, just known him.
They've known each other for a while.
A long time.
And like I said, you can get a connect with somebody and it's just out the blue. You know what I'm saying?
Chemistry,
Chemistry is good, isn't it? Like I said, there's some people that you meet 5 minutes and you think, I've known this man all my life. And there's some people you know your life and you think, I know him better than I know you. You know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, them days back in the gym when everyone was there, I remember like
It was mad, honestly. It was
the
mad.
energy was
Just
It was a different...
well, I wasn't there, but just tell me what would the atmosphere like when Nas started winning the
Think about it.
titles. When he started winning the titles and
It's
stuff.
unbelievable.
No, listen, I'd left then.
You left?
Yeah, I'd left then.
So
I
you
left.
still work with him though?
No. I left.
Yeah.
What year did you leave?
I'm sure he had a...
93.
Did he have a title though?
I used to see you in the gym, though.
No, yeah.
that was in
I
96.
came back.
Yeah.
I came back. I left and I came back.
Okay, yeah.
Right? I left because I wasn't getting no work. And Brendan sent me to London to spar with Henry Aki one day.
Yeah.
I says, oh, it's Christmas time. I said, I'm still getting paid. And Brendan went, don't worry about it. You'll be all right.
That's Brendan's line, man. That's Brendan's
Don't
line.
worry about it. Yeah. So I'm like, I got there.
Yeah.
Remember now, I'm going to spar with Aki one day.
Yeah.
Sparred open. Remember? Not sparred open. I'm going to go and spar with the European kid that's boxing for the European title. So I'm like, hey, this will be interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not that I'm scared to spar. It's just like, you haven't sparred open for probably
You want to see how he reacts.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, okay, cool. So me and Errol went down. Bomber drove down there. And it's even further for me, this drive, because usually I'm coming from Derby, I've had to come from Sheffield, so it's an hour on my journey. Anyway, I get to the gym, and he's just about to get in the ring sparring. So I says, they went, no, you can spar tomorrow. I went, no, I'll spar. Oh, don't worry, I'll just put my car in quick. Because I was saying, I ain't waiting no more days to wait to spar with this man. This anxiety.
Get it out of the way, man. Get it out of the way.
You know what I mean? Just get in there. Yeah. And I got in there and I was like, I thought it'd be a lot like this. You know what I mean? In my head. Because you put these people on a bigger pedestal than what you think you are. Like I said. And sometimes you don't realise how talented you are yourself until you actually get in there and you think, well, you know what? I had no problems with this kid whatsoever.
And it gives you confidence in it.
Yeah.
It's happened to me, basically. You know what I mean? You jump in with these world champions and you think, wait a minute, how come I'm a world champion?
And I'll tell you the difference between a world champion and a really good fighter.
Yeah.
Not much.
Yeah. Small margins.
Yeah.
Margin.
Yeah.
And it's more lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'd say it's lifestyle because I know all my mistakes.
Yeah.
Understand? And as a trainer, manager, and a promoter now, I know. I kind of get where the managers and the promoters are coming from, and I get where the fighters are coming from.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
But if you're an arsehole, you're an arsehole, no matter if you're a manager or a fighter.
Yeah.
Because the manager can be putting these shows on for you. You're lying to him, saying you've sold all these tickets.
Yeah.
And the promoter's thinking, oh, you said you've done these tickets. And you're bringing him 20 tickets and expect to fight. You know what I mean? You can't even cover your opponent. You can't even cover
your purse.
You put your opponent's purse, never mind your purse, I'm not interested in your purse. I can't even put you on because I can lose money on the show.
Yeah.
But I'm not losing the money on your opponent because you can't even pay for your opponent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can understand the problems that Brendan had. But like I said to you, you put yourself in them positions, you've got to back it, ain't you? You don't say if you're going to do it as a promoter and a manager, you've got to know what's expected of you.
I think when I was there, in the golden era, like the energy when you walked in the gym, you just you could feel it when you walked through the door. And I would go in at 3 o'clock, I'd do my training, and I'd always sit there and wait until 7. Until Naz came in.
So what was it like when Naz walked in?
So I always tell people, whatever you see Naz in the
videos
fight,
and that,
you haven't seen him in the gym, man.
Gee,
like he was
like?
a different level in the gym.
Tell him what happened to your tape.
No, you always try to say, I'll tell you, I'm coming. You can probably guess.
Ask him what
You
happened
can
to
probably
his
guess what the sectors, right? You've probably seen that or witnessed that, right?
Go on.
I tell you, I'm coming. I tell you. That's like watching.
Come on, man.
Naz, you still owe me my tapes. You got my Roy Jones tapes, by the way. I lent my Roy Jones tapes and never got them back.
Standard. Standard. Hey, but you know what? When this kid's special, Naz is special.
Yeah.
A special fighter.
Special.
You know when you see a man spar for maybe an hour, body sparring, and proper going in, wow,
training shots.
Yeah. And then John Ingle gets in and gives him 8 threes on the pads like a madman.
Yeah.
You know he's on a different level.
Yeah, different level.
I've seen him do this. Seen it twice. I've seen him do this. I've never seen anybody else do this. His pro debut, by the way, was on my undercard. So I started him out just now. For me, you wouldn't even know how to start.
Was that Mansfield? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I boxed Michael Murray.
Yeah.
Bless his soul. I used to train with him at Bob Shannon's.
Yeah. When I boxed, he was Bob Shannon.
He died now anyway.
Yeah. Cancer, I think.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So I remember
Michael Murray, man. Wow.
So it was. I forgot the kid's name that he boxed his first fight.
Mickey Beard, was it? Beard, something like that.
It wasn't Mickey Beard. London kid. And I remember him in the corner going, Brendan, watch his body shot. Drops him.
Gee.
And when he boxed in Scotland, he boxed his Side Lowell, I think it was.
Side Lowell. The camera didn't get in fast enough, did it?
Yeah, right. But so in the changing rooms, wallahi, in the change rooms, he said to me, and I went in the change rooms, he went, the very first punch I throw, I'm knocking him out. Watch.
Right hook.
Wow,
Bosh.
He believes in himself.
And it might as well have been the first punch.
Yeah,
because it was gone.
It was gone, yeah.
Gone. The very first shot he threw, gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
they should have stopped the fight.
Yeah, but I think he only needed to stop it because it was the first punch. And he was like, gone.
Yeah.
If he stated him, might said, right, got, and he just went out. But, little screw shot in the middle.
Would you say he's the most special fighter you've ever been around?
By far.
Wow.
By far.
I told you.
By far.
No, I always followed Naz, that's what has kept me going.
I don't think you understand.
Yeah. It's different.
Like, I get really, really frustrated. He's probably getting more frustrated than me because he was even closer to Naz than I was. I get frustrated when people talk about the Barrera fight because I know the Nas.
No, he wouldn't
I
really.
know would clear the floor with Barrera.
Just timing is just timing.
I think, you know, I might be talking out of turn here, but I'll say what I think. I think the relationship got stale with Brendan, and I think money is the root of all evil. Yeah. He wants this. He wants to give him this. He thinks he deserves this. He thinks he deserves this. Yeah. Now, that's down to them. But I think nobody can train us. Only Brendan and John. John was the trainer. Not even Brendan, to be fair. Later on, Brendan was the trainer, but I think John was the trainer. Understand? But I think it was all going wrong from before the Kevin Kelly fight. I could just feel the fire.
You could see. I remember Nas walking into the gym for the Kevin Kelly fight and the McCulloch fight, and he was like 5 weeks before, and he was 11.5 stone.
Yeah.
And he's got to drop from 11.5
it?
stone to 9 stone, 2.5 stone. Me as a nutritionist now, when I think about that's mad. 2.5 stone, like he's training to lose the weight. He's not training for fitness.
He loves his food.
Greedy.
He loves his food.
I get a joke, yeah. So
Go on.
he's rang me up, yeah. I'm in Derby. He's rang me. He went, Cliff, you never guess what I've got. Well, he said, nah, man, he's come see what I've got. Made me drive all the way from here up to his house on, was it Ecclesall or something like that?
Yeah, Ecclesall.
Yeah.
Or Ecclesall, right?
Yeah. The F1.
Yeah. No.
No.
Food.
So I get there, he went, look at that babby. He's got a VIP Burger King pass. You can get much food.
Jeez.
He was more happy about that than anything. I remember it was in Manchester, he was like, yeah man, everybody can get food, man. So yeah, take this going. You believe it? I was expecting something completely different. That was quite funny.
He liked his food then.
He likes food, yeah.
Listen. My mother used to cook for him, do his pre-fight meal.
Wow.
Yeah, my mum used to do his pre-fight meal. She's doing it.
Yard food.
Yard
food, trunk food.
I'm talking about oxtail to
Her favourite.
Yeah,
oxtail, steamed chicken, steamed fish, fried fish, plantain, everything.
Yeah, man, trunk food, man.
Yeah, that's what my mum.
Yeah, but he didn't taste the cold foot though, didn't he? And the tribe, you know.
Chicken
I'm English when it comes to that.
I am as well. I can't eat that, man.
Manish water, drink that manish water.
Oh, that's cheers. That's goat head. Goat's head, mince soup.
Yeah.
Would you drink it?
Is it nice?
What they do is they
what?
sacrifice it.
Yeah.
You know, if you build a house or build some land, they sacrifice the goat.
The goat.
Yeah, on the land. And put the blood in the four corners.
Yeah. And then boil it as a soup.
We'll diversify. But yeah, for me, Naz was definitely probably the best fight I've been around. Second best fighter, probably Tyson Fury. Yeah.
So you're thinking it's going to come on? Tell us about Usyk, because Usyk's telling. What are you thinking?
Give us your prediction.
I think Tyson is not stupid. Yeah. He's a clever fighter. He's very thoughtful in what he does.
IQ.
You're right. His IQ is very high. He knows that he can't sit forward and let Usyk start.
Lean back, jabbing him off.
He'll be there, boom, boom.
Timing.
Yeah, he's going to be timing. Look, my son's sparring with him right now. Yeah? My son's up there sparring in Morecambe right now, doing 6 and 8 rounds.
Yeah.
He said he sparred with him, and he said,
we need to get your son on a podcast.
yeah, he said he didn't even look that good, to be fair, Dad.
Yeah.
But I've seen Tyson spar and look absolutely shocking.
Yeah.
And then they rang him the other day when he's absolutely flying.
Yeah.
You know what it is? He has off days. Maybe the training and everything is tiring
He's
out.
learning, don't he? He's thinking. He's trying.
And he's very. Do you know what? He's very astute in the game. As in, like, he knows fighters. He's not just a boxing. He's a bit of a boxing encyclopedia in himself. So he knows boxing. He watched boxing, studied boxing, and it's a bit like Naz. Just can do it. Understand? I believe that. But he's not. I'd call him like a Roberto Duran, as in like, I don't mean the style like fights or anything like that. I'd say that apart from boxing, what could Roberto Duran do? We're not sure, are we? In sport, we're not sure. Yeah. Tyson Fury. Yeah. You can't see him playing football.
No,
couldn't
just
really see
boxing.
him being a basketball player or anything like that. Where you got Anthony Joshua, that you think, he could probably American football, he could be a basketballer. He could do athletic, shot put, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's got an athlete. He's an athlete where these kids are just born to fight. If you think about it, Tyson's granddad and Tyson's
all fought.
Not his dad. His dad, his great granddad, and on the other side, on his mum's side, same again. So sooner or later, there was going to make a. Look, it's fighting stock, isn't it? And I didn't rate Tyson. To be fair, when I first used to see him, I thought he's big, he's clumsy. But right there in this gym, I had him up here on the pads, and I'm like, let's see what you're about, because I'm like, I'd beat him. I'm a fighter, innit? I'm going to say I'm beat him. And then when he started hitting these pads, and I'm thinking to myself, how would you get past these arms?
Long.
And I'm like, how are you going to get past these arms? And he's clever with it, because he's like, pa. And I think the change of trainers has changed his mindset. And
he's more aggressive now, isn't he?
Before, when we were training him, Peter Fury was training him, I was just helping Peter. He had more of a Brendan style.
Flashy.
Just pop, in and out. A bit of a Yuri Fury still doing it now. So it was more safety first, where now he wants to punch you up. You know what I mean?
So this is going to be interesting, because he could go two ways in the Usyk fight. He could go distance, keep it long. It could be boring and easy, or he could try to do what he did against Wilder and actually get close to him.
And just smother him.
Or he could do a Lennox Lewis, David Tor.
Dance around.
Okay.
Yeah. Just keep him on the end of the jab. Don't get involved.
And it's boxing.
But I think Usyk's gonna. If my son can't land, Usyk's gonna find it hard to land. My son's staying fast, southpaw. Everybody's sparred with him. People don't use him for Usyk, and they should, because. And right now Tyson's calling him his secret weapon.
Wow.
So, like I said, I'm not here to talk about my son. I'm just saying that that's and my son's on the undercard. I think he's finished on.
Is he?
Yeah, he's on the undercard. I'm not going there.
No.
You've been out to Saudi, haven't you?
No,
you've been out yet.
No. I have somebody boxing for Kell. If he wins, he boxes for Kell Brooks IBF title.
When's that?
He's boxing on May the 17th in Hamburg. He's boxing a kid called Jucker John, Karen Jucker John.
Okay.
You heard of him?
I heard of him, no.
He's the last kid he's the first kid to take Boots Ennis to points.
Okay. I think I've seen that fight. Yeah. I've seen that
moved a lot. Very, 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 very skillful. So, I'll call this the world title fight. Everybody says the world title fight is when you're boxing for the world title. No, this is the world title fight. Because you don't win this. You've got no fight, world title fight. So this is the world title. But I won't be going to Saudi. Otherwise, I'd be in Saudi. I've sent me the countries. But I think I'm more needed in Hamburg than I'm needed in Saudi.
You've got such a busy lifestyle, so someone that you came through your boxing career, you were a promoter, you were a manager, you were a trainer, and also you run
security firm.
Can we say the biggest security firm around boxing?
How did we come to do all this? What made you do it?
You seem to be there forever with the security team.
Do you know what?
How did it first start?
How did it first start?
That's how it started.
Yeah.
And see how these things come around full circle. So basically, I was doing security with Naz.
Yeah.
Right.
And Naz bought Kevin Camp from Top Guard. Remember them, Top Guard?
Yeah.
They were doing all the sports.
Yeah.
And Kevin Camp was
Yeah.
looking after Naz. So when we went abroad and that, so Naz says, go with him, learn the game. So I went with him, looked at certain bits and bobs, and then he says, we need some men for Creamfields. Have you got any men? So I was like, yeah, some men. Then this is before the SIA came in.
Just get man just lined up.
My mate had a bodybuilding gym full of steadheads. So when we turned up, mate, we looked like a firm.
Yeah, man.
There's like 50 of us on a minibus, on a coach even.
Yeah.
So that's how it started. I started with Top Guard. And then I started supplying them to Matchroom because he was working with Matchroom. Top Guard. So then I just kept supplying. And then Kevin and his business kind of had a few problems, teething problems anyway. And then we started working for Matchroom. Once we started working for Matchroom, and then Matchroom won a contract for Sky, didn't they?
That's right.
So that's how my business went from there to there.
Awesome, man.
Understand?
Awesome.
But to be fair, as much as we don't box, we don't work for Matchroom anymore.
Yeah.
I've got to give Matchroom a lot of respect for giving us the work in the first place.
Yeah.
Platform as well.
The platform to do it on, and having the trust, basically. So now we don't work together, and I don't believe it's because of our work. I just believe the politics of us working for Sky and working for the Zone wasn't what they wanted. So
It's either one or the other.
Separation, innit?
but to be fair, Sky's a bigger platform.
Yeah.
So stay with the right team.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
And then
That's
you've
good.
got the
Wasserman, Misfits.
Yeah.
We do probably. Yeah, we are the biggest boxing company out there by far.
Yeah.
I do most of the shows.
and Tyson Fury's just from a distance. He had that white gentleman who's and then he's done his own security company now. Hasn't he?
Lions Den. He's always had a security company.
Has he?
He's always had a
Because I
security
saw about Tyson, and then he was the one who. So we went to the press conference in Morecambe. And was told Tyson's not taking any interviews, but we took our opportunity, and I just said, "Oh yeah, we're from the Ingalls camp, and I'm friends with Killer." And then Tyson let down and goes, "Oh," and then we started a chat, and I was to my wife down the camera, and
I said, "Oh, can I take a picture first,
But
please?"
he was telling him the security guard was telling him
Yeah.
you know,
I said, can I have a picture first? And he hadn't jumped in, took a picture. It's good, man. It's good.
He's got to do his job, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Like I said, don't hate the play, hate the game. But so that's basically how I started, and I only started. Remember Damon Hague?
Yeah.
Damon Hague
He was going to fight him.
I was going to box him, many times. The Ingles say up in it.
He was fighting for
We both went to Gran
title.
Canaria for training camp, and I think this makes no sense, John. Why am I here doing training camp with him? So I went and moved back to Manchester and trained over there. And then I said, no fights, I'm going to fight this guy instead. We'll beat Damon Hague.
Yeah.
Who beat him? Who was that?
Roddy Duran.
Roddy Duran.
Yeah.
And then he beat Roddy
Then
Duran.
I beat Roddy Duran.
Where's Roddy Duran from Manchester?
No, for Shrewsbury.
Same thing, innit?
Shrewsbury? No, it ain't.
Different direction.
Different now. It's there, Birmingham, man. Shrewsbury.
No, it ain't.
It's past
Yeah,
Birmingham.
Shrewsbury's down there in Birmingham. You're on about Rochdale.
Rochdale.
Rochdale,
I get confused with Rochdale.
No, Manchester.
Yeah, because I started Dominic off. Damon off.
Yeah.
And then got beat in his world title fight, that IBF world title.
Yeah.
Then went up there, then won it.
What's he doing now?
Security as well. Security as
I
well.
think he's working pubs and clubs still, and doing a bit of close protection work.
Yeah.
But I started off, like I said. Let's go back.
Okay.
How my career finished,
Yeah.
rather than
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. And then go into that and then build it.
to Sheffield. And I've gone to box for the European title. And trained for the fight. In fact, I was training with Kirk here in Derby.
Kirk, okay.
Yeah, training with Kirk here in Derby. Didn't want to go to Sheffield. So they're ringing me saying, you need to come back here, you need to get back up here. But, I mean, the shape I was in, I mean, I was doing like 3 miles, 19 minutes. I was in good shape. And for a kid that's 16 stone 10,
Wow.
that's like 6.5 minute mile pace. You know what I mean?
That's good, yeah.
Yeah. So I was in good shape, really good shape, and then came back up here. To be fair, I should have done my own thing. I should have carried on doing my own thing, but I think back at it. But anyway, came back to Sheffield anyway, flew to Germany, and Brendan comes into my room after a couple of days into the week, and he goes, there's a problem with your brain scan, you're going to have to fly back to England. I said, why can't we just do the brain scan here? Well, I said, they've got nothing to compare it with, so you're going to have to go back to England. So remember, the biggest fight of my life, European title, I've had to fly back to England, Harley Street, have a scan,
And go back.
and then the next day fly back, and then wait for the boxing board of control to read the scan to see if I can box or not.
Oh, what's the result?
So they've gone, you've passed.
So all of that.
All that chaos. It's hard enough as it is.
It is.
You know what I mean?
So my head's all over the shop thinking, I've got brain damage here. Something wrong here, I've got brain damage.
Yeah.
So I'm in there trying to stay positive, listening to these positive tapes. I don't know what to start to listen to them. Because I haven't got that concentration to listen to that kind of crap. Anyway, so I'm trying to switch back on for this. The first fight I lost 2 fights in America. The first one I lost was against James Elliott. Went out there like a complete idiot, like a madman. Not like Oliver McCall. Absolutely aggressive, throwing punches. I could have beat this kid with one hand. I shouldn't even have took the fight. It's gospel because I dislocated him my shoulder. I shouldn't even took the fight. But I took it anyway. No excuses. Boxed like a plum. I went out like a lunatic. So I thought, this fight, I'm going to go out, I'm just going to be nice and calm. But remember, I sparred with this kid. When I went to Germany. He was tall, skinny, rangy, like Johnny Nelson, probably physique.
Dangly.
Well, he can go.
No, I know him,
I remember when he fought Lennox, actually.
Yeah, right. But when I seen him at the presser, mate, this man was like, boom.
Jacked
to the nines. Yeah.
Was this after he fought Lennox?
No, before.
It was just before he fought Lennox,
Yeah. You didn't see him before. You didn't see him when I seen him as an amateur.
No.
Like that.
Yeah, like a stick.
Wow.
Yeah. So I remember the fight. So I've gone, all right, let me just fake this kid. I faked him to the head and hit him with a right hand to the body. I might as well have punched that brick wall.
Tough.
I thought, this is going to be a tough night. So I'm dancing around, just throwing shots. Anyway, I got hit with a shot, and I did a flip back onto my feet.
Good.
Yeah. And everybody's going, oh, you shouldn't have done that. He was really concussed. If I was concussed, I wouldn't be able to flip back onto my feet. There's nothing wrong with me. But anyway, he steams into it. Bang, 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 bang. Referee stops the fight. Find out after. It's in the papers that the fight's off. There's a problem with his scan. Everybody knows that I've had to fly back to England.
Right.
Yeah. So it's in the newspapers. Yeah. The guy, I can't read German anyway. Right. Never mind English. So I've gone, okay. Gone back to England. I thought, right then, regroup. I know exactly how I need to be. Yeah. In that space of time, I get a letter from the British Boxing Board of Control suspending my license due to the scan.
And I told you it was all right.
They passed the scan, and after they received their money, they failed the scan.
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah.
I feel
they failed the scan. So basically, they passed and failed exactly the same scan. Yeah, because I've not boxed again, so there couldn't have been anything wrong with it. You know what I'm saying to you? So basically, if I was a bit, that era, I had no sense in taking them to task or suing this board. Yeah. Basically, they put me in a situation that I shouldn't have been in.
Right.
They've put me in harm's way. Understand? Because really, if I failed a scan, I shouldn't box.
Thank you. Right? You could have sued them, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Because it's your life.
Exactly.
In danger.
At them time, we didn't have them
They did.
ideas.
They did.
No, I didn't have them ideas.
I know.
Yeah,
To go and sue.
I'm not thinking about suing. I'm thinking, where can I get another license?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
You're just thinking of fighting because you need blood, man.
Fighter, right?
Yeah, so I thought, well, what am I going to do now? Got no, my license, my life had just been taken off me.
Yeah.
So I earned a few quid from the European title fight. So I bought a shed, as in a house. Understand? Because I thought I've not got no education whatsoever. Never took an exam, and I thought I can't afford to be wasting this money. I'm not flossing it up, going to buy no big car or big bracelet. Or,
It's smart. Some people wouldn't.
yeah, of course. So, especially people of this colour.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
To sure.
not just this colour, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But and then I put some of it into a car business. My mate had a car business that was paying me interest every month. So my money's there.
Yeah.
I'm using
You
it
just-
every
just-
month.
yeah. Turning it.
Bag or something, you know what I mean? So I had some good money coming. I wasn't worrying about bits and bobs. So I thought, what I'm going to do now? I'm going to open a boxing gym, and I'm going to open a security company. The two things, and it was
At the same time.
No, to be fair, it was just it just dropped in how it was. The funny thing was, my mate, a very good friend of mine, he's actually been round and watched Naz all around the world with me as well. Somebody asked him if he wanted 5 pubs, selling 5 pubs. He asked me if I wanted them, so I took the 5 pubs on, and that's how my security company started.
Wow.
And he helped me out at the beginning. So, yeah, all I can say, boxing has
You open doors for you.
given me. I owe everything to boxing. Boxing has been nothing. Understand? Everything that I've achieved, the places I've been able to go, the people I've seen, all through boxing. It's never not been through boxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like me and John, you know me and John now, don't you?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
That's
I'm
it.
so honoured.
Thank you.
Well
yeah,
honoured.
but
Well
we're honoured as
Have you not
well.
noticed? Let's get this right.
Yeah.
I'm not holding a red mic. Yeah.
explain why you're not wearing the red mic. Go on.
Because them red dogs up the road, not in the forest. Yeah. So I will refuse to hold the red mic.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
But like I said to you, and it's not been easy. Nothing's easy, is it?
Yeah.
You know?
Got to work.
And I've got to give a lot of respect to my wife,
That's
my
good.
family, because
Stuck
she
it out.
stuck by me. And you know, boxing wives are they're more like stay-at-home wives, aren't they? They don't see it. Do they?
Yeah, I know.
They don't see it.
Yeah.
Understand? So
You have to have patience, man.
Yeah.
and she's backed me all the way.
That's good.
Like I said, and she looks after the business. I can get the work, and they look at listen. Everybody that works for me, as in my offices, are more qualified than me. When it comes to pen and paper, But when it comes to life and social skills,
Different.
you
Thank
know what I
you.
mean?
Yeah.
You got book knowledge, and you got road knowledge. I'm a man from road.
Yeah.
Understand? And if you can cross the two together, you can do something in this game.
Johnny says you're the man with the black book, you know everybody in boxing.
I don't know.
We
about
might hire you as the ambassador.
We'll talk to you. Man. We'll give you a job.
But like I said, you know, and the people I've met, like Johnny, me and Johnny like that. Understand? I don't even speak to him every day. Some don't even answer the phone. Like today.
It's hard, and it is hard.
No, I've just come back in it.
Yeah, right.
Like I said, you know, I've had really, really good times in boxing.
Yeah.
I mean, experiences that, imagine sitting in Michael Jackson's house.
Crazy.
No, well, when I was training Morris, he told me I wanted Michael Jackson. He told me everything. He brought a pair of gloves back for me, some grand gloves.
Yeah.
So these were Nas one.
So I didn't get to sit Michael Jackson's, but Nas called Michael
Wow.
Jackson when I was with him at the side of the ring. Me and Dan Sutherland.
Yeah.
Put
Serious.
Michael on the phone to us.
Hi, man.
Gee, what was it like? What was it like going to Michael Jackson's house, man?
Do you know what?
That's a good experience,
I
that.
wasn't even that.
Bothered.
No, I'd seen him before. Seen him at the Blue Velvet gym in New York.
Yeah.
Before he boxed Kevin Kelly, came in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like? The timid.
Very timid, just a normal
guy.
individual.
Right.
Yeah. But it's only when he passed away, I realised that I had done something that
Special, man.
Special, that man.
billions of people have.
Because I like Michael Jackson when we were young.
And me and Morris were riding around in his golf buggies, around his land. And in the back of these golf buggies, they got speakers, and all he played was Wacko's music. It was good crack, really good crack. I mean, and then we was in the airport, and then we bumped into Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he says, "You're the guy that walks like this, right?" To Nas, it was good. I mean, listen, I'm not just name dropping. I'm just saying I've met these people.
No.
I went to name drop because it's experience for us.
So
it's a buzz.
Like I said, a lot of people. No, I mean, I'll give you another story. Imagine this. So we've gone to a TV show. Nas is on this TV show. I can't remember who it was. ITV or something like that. And we walked him out, actually. Walked him down the stairs. And then we went...
Graham Norton one?
No, it wasn't Graham Norton. It was another guy. Forgot his name. But we left from there and went to Wembley. Puff Daddy was in concert.
Yeah, I remember this.
Wow.
I remember this.
Puff Daddy's in concert. So Nas has gone out. He's put me in the green room. So I've gone in the green room. I've sat down.
Lopez is there as well. J-Lo's there as well, right?
So J-Lo's sitting there. Naomi Campbell's sitting there, and I'm sitting there like that.
Were you single at the time?
No matter I was single at the time. I was that in awe of him. I couldn't even look up. You can imagine.
That's a good boy. That.
No, I'm thinking, what a threesome that would be. In my head, that's what I'm thinking. That would be some.
Everything. Get your phone and balance it on the table.
Yeah, mate.
I feel that. See there?
Yeah, unbelievable. And I looked at J-Lo and I thought, she's got the most cleanest skin. Clean. But anyway, that was probably my best.
Did he say
that was better than being Wacko.
Did he say walking away from you?
No.
This is the glue.
That bat is pretty big.
No, she just stayed down, mate.
You see?
Because he came to it was the Bungo fight, wasn't it?
Yeah. You remember he was in the change room? I think that's when... Was it after that fight? Yeah, I think it was after that fight. I'd fallen out with Nas's brothers. I think it was that fight,
Yeah.
Because he was coming out with some stupidness.
Flying carpet, wasn't it?
Yeah. But I've had a really good... If I balance it the actual boxing side of it, I enjoyed. All the politics behind it, not getting any fights and being left in the cold forever, just waiting. Imagine that, 7 fights in 3 years, one guy 3 times, one guy twice. That tells you that my career was going nowhere. That's why I had to go. I went to Warren and then boxed at about 8 fights, 8 straight stoppages. You know what I mean?
You needed development, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think that's what happens with the big promoters, because I went to Frank Maloney and we had 2 fights and I was waiting on the phone. And then obviously I went to 2 other fights and I was supposed to box Wayne Alcock twice, but I didn't get to box him on Lennox Lewis bill and I got paid.
You know, he fought your mate as well.
Who?
Steve Garber.
You see, Steve Garber?
He changed his son now.
Yeah, training his son. Oh, come on.
What round I think it lasted?
Word.
I'll tell you where it was.
Quicker than Lewis is knockout.
Rock it up. No disrespect, Steve, but you know. But no, I remember because he was supposed to box me before, and he pulled out.
Right.
Because I went to spar, the same time I went to spar with Aki Wandi. He says, Brandon's idea was, if I go to spar with Aki Wandi, Mickey Duff will give me a job with Steve Garber, put him on the show. And he pulled out, didn't he, Garber? So when we went, in fact, it was Eubanks against Ray Close in Ireland. On that bill, that's when I boxed him. And I said, you're getting it, you should have never pulled out the last fight, now you're getting it.
Gee, you're so scared.
It's a big old lump, isn't it?
He's big though, he's big.
You train his son now?
I train his son, young son, his son's as tall as his dad. Same way.
in Bradford.
Yeah, listen. Boxing's boxing.
Yeah.
And, I mean, to be fair, I think there's about four fighters that have boxed that have passed away.
Ooh,
Yeah.
well, Mike Murray.
Wow.
Michael Murray,
Yeah.
James O'Bowl.
Oh, I didn't realise
He got shot.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he got
that
shot.
smoking thing.
Yeah.
What's his name? Kid from, I think it was two others. There's two others that's passed away as well. Can't remember names. But I think Hugh Hilton, I think his name, something like that. But I think I'm just happy to be in the place that I am.
Yeah.
Happy in my own surroundings. I don't call coming to a gym work. I don't call being in a boxing gym. I own the building. Understand? So I'm not going to work for anybody else. This is what I do.
You like
and
it.
And this is gospel. I can have all the pros in this gym. I've got a couple of kids in this gym right now that will never ever make a really good boxer. Understand? But they're coming from troubled backgrounds that I've seen them blossom in here. Understand? Where they're coming all aggressive. No, they're coming and actually shaking the hand and saying,
Respect. That's
you know what?
life skills.
You know,